Hey guys! So today we're reviewing The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. And the film stars Martin Freeman, Ian McKellen, Orlando Bloom, the voice of Benedict Cumberbatch, and directed by Peter Jackson. I don't know who the other Hobbits are. Not very big. They're not very big!
So this is part 2 from the first movie.
Part 2 of 27 of The Hobbit. He's really stretched it out, hasn't he?
I guess. Obviously taken out of a book. It's very interesting, I reckon. I like this movie.
What happened in it? What happened in part 2?
So what happened in this one, I guess you're just still following these 13 people from their journey to the Lonely Mountains to go and find this Arkenstone thing. So that the Dwarf King can reclaim his throne as King of the Dungeon or whatever the hell you want to call it.
King of the Mountain, my love.
King of the Mountain.
Much nicer ring to it than King of the Dungeon.
Well, what are you thinking of?
What? What are you thinking of?
The whole movie is about the Hobbit, what's his name, Bilbo.
So yeah, they're travelling to the mountain. There's a few fights around into some giant spiders. They get attacked by orcs. The elves, they get kidnapped by elves. They escape from there, attacked by orcs again.
And then they're hiding in this lake town. And yes, then the dragon scene. I thought it was all pretty good. The scenery was good. The special effects was good as well. The storyline, I think, obviously, it's adapted from the book by J.R. Tolkien. But yeah, it's a very good movie, and it's not as good as the Lord of the Rings, but still good.
Now, we saw this one in the 48 frames per second, which is Peter Jackson's novelty thing that he's trying to, get going, kickstart a movement here, but I don't think it's taking off. What did you think of it? Did you like the look of the 48 frames?
It seemed like it was on a fast forward playback type of thing. It was okay. I got used to it throughout the movie. And we saw this in 3D as well. There wasn't as many 3D effects. Actually,
Like those bees.
Yeah, there was
flying
a
at
bee.
you. Added computer-generated bees. Bad computer-generated bees.
And the spider scene at the beginning, that was, I guess it worked for the 3D there, but everything else seemed pretty 2D.
I don't like the look of it. For me, it looks like TV. It doesn't look like a movie. And when I go to the cinema, I want it to look like a movie. I want to escape into that fantasy world. I don't want to be seeing all the blemishes on people's faces and seeing all of the clothing and sets look like clothing and sets, It looked like it's dodgy. It doesn't look like A grade. It looks like C grade because of that, I think. So it doesn't work for me.
I quite like the movie.
I found it long and boring. Many times I'm like, what's the time? Is it going to finish? It keeps on going. And then right at the end, when you want it to keep on going, it finishes and leaves it open for the next one. But there's lots of walking and fighting and ridiculous fighting. Like, that the dwarves are never going to get killed. Every single shot misses them. One guy got hit in the leg, that was it. But otherwise they're all retarded and can't do shit. Like, standing right there and nope, they're going to die. Or one of the elves just happens to come along right at the right moment to kill them so that the person doesn't get harmed.
So what was your favourite scene in the movie?
When the credits started rolling and I could go home.
I had actually a few scenes. I thought the spider scene was pretty good and entertaining.
You jumped at the spiders, you quite shocked.
Why do you always say that?
Well, you jump at everything.
Orc scene where they're in the lake, but that was pretty entertaining as well. And the dragon bit. Even though it was a little bit boring, but when, at the end, when, blowing fire out of the mouth and everything, that was quite entertaining.
They're on this quest. They climb all the mountain, they've done all these, they've been locked up, they've been attacked, they've been killed. They get to this mountain, their home that they're trying to get in. They've got the key for the lock, and when they can't open it straight away, they just give up like that. And off they go, they head off. After everything they've been through, they're not going to wait, to sleep one night and then try again the next day. No, they just give up like that and off they go.
Yeah, that was a little bit odd.
I don't think so. And the only one that stayed is the one that just doesn't have any interest in it and all, and that's Bilbo. He's got no, what does he care if they get in or not?
Well, I'm
No?
gonna give it a thumbs up. I thought it was a pretty okay
2 thumbs up?
movie.
Is that a 2 thumbs up?
I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. It was good value. I mean, it wasn't. I didn't think it was boring. Whatever.
I thought it was long, it was boring, the action scenes were okay. I don't know, I wanted more from this. And again, it's like the Hunger Games and all that, setting it up for the third part of the story. I don't like it when it just finishes like that, even though you know it's going to happen.
But
because
there
you
was
know
so
it's a
much
third
that
one.
happened. Like, of course they're gonna have to set it up for next. There's so much.
So
that
much it
happened.
didn't happen. And the bear character, what the hell was with him? So I'm going to give it thumbs down, thumbs in the middle. Yeah. I really, really wanted this movie to end earlier. I really did.
Catch us next time for a review.
Make sure you comment down below. Is there anything you want us to review, or do you disagree with us? Have you seen it? Did you love it? You're hanging out for the third part. Did you catch Peter Jackson's cameo? Let us know what that was.
And we'll catch you next time.
Bye.